All right, everybody. So we are back again for the Interim King session 6. As it is last week, the gang got into the investigation, managed to talk again to Lieutenant Goldwith, getting some more information, talking to the coroner, getting to see the files for the current and only victim that they have been able to find. Heading to the Daring Cook as well, and while courts took place in the Cook's Challenge, the Daring Cook Challenge, Tempe managed to spot out a woman where he was able to talk to her and establish a meeting, and was able then, after the challenge, meet her and get some information that helped them along in their investigation, as well as heading to get a map of the city, checking to where they could find if Wiggins had sold any large sums of incense, and as well, I believe, heading to the school, finding out there was no real leads there, and the council hall, where we were able to pick up on the symbol that was on the body in the morgue within the council hall. It was on the floor with one of the senators. When we went back later that evening, after trying to get in there and find what we could, going back later that evening, we broke in, managed to, after a little bit of trouble with the guard that were inside the building, managed to make our way back down Tempe there, getting inside and getting into that desk drawer and acquiring the goods within. Dave and Quartz set a distraction to help try to get Tempe back in, and were successful. Quartz managing to just fool the guard with his story about the breaking window and the gentleman fleeing into the woods in the dark. I don't think we have done too much of anything after that. I think we have met back up at the inn and have managed to get a long rest to pick up for them the next day.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So with the next day arising, the group settling themselves up, let's say about 8 o'clock, coming down, getting some coffee, getting some food in them, to discuss their plans for the day and how they will continue their investigation.
Well, gents, do we know where the councilman lives? It's Reed, right? Is that the guy we're chasing?
I
Yes,
did take a
believe
piece
so.
of his glasses.
Oh yeah.
Wait, did we get address in files?
I don't know. Let's look. I opened the files and looked. Is his address on it?
I remember
The
somebody
address.
asking
The
about that.
address in the files for the wife with cancer.
Yes.
Yes, as a matter of fact, you did ask, and the address, or at least an address, is on there. So it may be to his home. Or current home, as long as he hasn't moved.
I don't think he would have moved.
No, I mean, you don't think he would have, but I mean, like, that's always like a slim chance possibility that maybe he didn't want to live in the house that his dead wife lived in with him, and he one of those type of people. Who knows?
Hint, hint.
No, it's not even. No, it's not. I'm sorry. No, that's just
No,
that's
I was
just
joking.
me. That's just me fucking around with like personality, possible logic,
Yeah.
so many, all of that.
Well, I'd say even if he did move, I'm sure the current owner, I'm going to assume he's in the high class homes because he's a councilman.
The address is in the high class homes. Yes.
Okay. So I guess my question for the team is, what's our approach? Because my initial thought is we grab him by the throat and start old school interrogation tactics. But I don't know if that's the best way to do it.
Yeah. I mean, it would probably work, but we're trying not to raise any attention to the investigation, and that would be probably one of the more attention-raising things that we could do.
Well, did we
Yeah.
actually find what we were looking for? I know, I think it was Dave that said you detected something in the building initially, which is why I went into his office. Was that what we got, or did we miss something?
Yeah, was that in the files, DM? That
It
that
was not in
symbol?
the files. The symbol itself
Okay.
was not in the files. As a matter of fact, I think when you did the locate object again later in the building, yes, you did do it again later when you tried to find it again and it wasn't there.
Oh yeah, and then we said it could have been on his person, whether an
Possibly
object
could have been
or,
on his person.
or maybe a tattoo or something.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Oh, there it is. I got it. Sending. Okay, I just uploaded it to the chat.
Dope.
Sorry.
You're good, bro.
So how? I don't know. I mean, what's any ideas? You want to break in? You want to go to the guard captain?
I shouldn't do
Want to break a
this.
kneecap?
But here we go. Like I said, y'all were discussing the idea of the possibility that the symbol could have been on the gentleman, and I guess where y'all were going with this. Are you going to go to his house now? Do you want to do that? Do you want to go somewhere else? Do you want to talk to any of the victims' parents? Or their loved ones or anything like that? Do you want to try to check out the areas where they did go missing?
The girl Annabelle, she had the boyfriend. Maybe the parents know who he was or knew his name. That I think the girl at the Daring Cook said that the parents didn't approve.
I seem to remember that as well.
Could be a lead, but don't mind me.
I think it's a. So here's my thought. We're pretty sure this is the guy, and I don't know when the next victim's gonna be, but if we have a hard lead, I say we follow that until it's a dead end. We could talk to the parents, and they might be able to validate who the boyfriend was, but he also could just be a random boyfriend. So personally, I think we should chase the councilman. I think we need to hunt this guy down, because if he's in the middle of doing something, because there's still 5 women unaccounted for. You know, I don't know if their lives are on the line. I'm fine gathering more clues too. I'm fine painting a full picture before we go bursting down doors.
My guess with the other women that haven't turned up yet is they're probably where the one that was found was being held. Because it did seem like she escaped with all the different evidence of her running through different terrains, and you know. So that's where I'd put my money at.
Okay.
But I don't know. I mean, are we gonna search his house or try to search him? So I feel like straight up questioning him is kind of a no going back kind of decision.
Yeah. Well, we could.
You do
search for
have,
clues.
and I will remind you, just because it's been a week, you do have a meeting today at 1:30 with Mr. Reedfellow, as well as a meeting at, I believe, 2:30 with Mr. Rowland.
True.
So you already have a preset destination where you are sure you're going to have a face-to-face with both of these men.
Well, what time is it?
It's about 8:15. Y'all are sitting there, eating your food, drinking your coffee, having a discussion.
Can we theoretically make it to this councilman's house, maybe take a quick peek inside, and then still make it to the meetings?
I don't see why not. About 6 miles, and then about another 3 miles that way. So if you were to go ahead, hop on your horses, and make your way, you could cut your travel time down and be over there in about an hour. get your investigation time in, and then bring your horses back and be over at the council hall pretty much just in time, depending on how long you spend on the investigation.
What do you guys think?
I think that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, I was gonna. This is just a spitball. I was gonna say, if you guys need to break into his home, I can go to the meeting and just keep him there. This way, you guys know that you have a guaranteed window he's not there. But I'm fine to investigate first too. That was just an extra spitball.
So it's 9 miles from his house to the council hall?
It's about 9
Did I hear
miles
that?
from his house to the council hall. Yes, sir.
God damn, he's probably spry. That's 18 miles a day there and back.
He has a carriage that takes him, so it cuts a lot of the travel time down.
At least,
But it's still, it's still a long journey in the end.
I have a quick question for you, Mr. DM.
Yes, sir.
The Wand of Magic Missiles. I remember vaguely about that. Did I just kind of be like, do I know what that is, or do I still need to like have that identified?
I don't think you have had it identified.
I know that I haven't. I just remember asking
I was like,
you.
I know I told you OOC
something
it is a
about it.
wand of magic missiles, but as far as
Okay,
in game, you
all
still
right.
haven't actually found out what it is.
Gotcha.
I have a question too, DM. Those valuable possessions that I took from his office, should I add it to my inventory? And what should I call it? And like an assessed value?
Go ahead, add it to your inventory. Just put, miscellaneous council hall goods, or Reedfellow
Ill-gotten
stolen
gains.
items. Yeah, whichever. Put about 500 gold pieces worth.
nice.
So if you can find you a fence to get rid of that stuff, you got 500 gold probably coming to you, or at least something around that. If you get out of here and decide to sell it somewhere else, y'all same basic idea.
Gotcha. Well, should we be off?
All right.
Off to read, fellows.
Reedfellows.
Yes, sirs. Y'all hop up, make your way out of the Clockwork Inn, over to the stables, catch your horses, and begin making your way over to Mr. Reedfellow's home. Of course, you will be there just within an hour or so. Going up to the address that was provided on the file, you go up and look around, and as far as you can tell from the outside, I mean, it looks like the house that a governor or senator would live in.
Is there anyone outside?
There's some people just kind of walking about the streets, but there's a gardener out in the front currently taking care of some hedges.
Maybe we go around back, look for, I don't know, a window or something.
Yeah, are there
How tall is
any?
the building? Am I going to fall off of it?
What's that?
I asked how tall the building is.
The home itself, it's roughly 2 stories, a little tall. So what's that? About 55 feet or so.
Okay.
Here's an idea. I can, if you guys want, I can cast Locate Object. And the only reason I suggest that is my thought would be if this guy's got 5 women tied up, he wouldn't keep them in his fucking bedroom. I'm thinking underground. You want me to
Possibly.
cast that here and look for like a stew? Or never mind. This is just another idea, spitball one. Don't gotta go.
You could
with
look
it.
for the mark.
Yeah, look for the mark, maybe underground, maybe look for a sewer entrance under the house or something like that. Random thought.
Go for it.
Okay, I'll cast Locate Object on that symbol I got.
Okay. You cast Locate Object on that symbol that you got, and at the very edge of that range, from where you're standing and south, you get a ping.
I fucking take off sprinting and say, "Follow me, boys."
All
Where
right.
does it lead me, DM?
The ping itself is underneath the house itself, where closer to the back of the home. Very much underground when I say south. Like down south, not...
Gotcha.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna share that information and say, "Boys, I was fucking on the money. No big deal." Guys want to look for a sewer entrance, or you want to try to get in the house and find a basement?
I say, let me do something for just a minute, and I'll cast. I'll spend a spell slot, and I'll do Primeval Awareness, DM.
Mm-hmm.
For 1 mile in all directions, I'm looking for aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead.
Aberration, how far is that again? For a couple miles?
1 mile.
1 mile.
Because I'm in town.
That's right, 1 mile. So you're in town. Yeah, they're like, you get the feeling pings around the area, as a matter of fact.
Okay. I'll tell that to the group. I'm getting the sense there's some not so good creatures in the nearby neighborhood.
Sounds like we're in the right spot.
Hmm.
I say we try to get inside, and like you said, Dave, maybe he has a basement. Maybe something deeper than that connected to the basement.
Okay. All right.
Sure, it's not going to be easy to find, though, so...
Are there any sewer grates around us? I look around. Are there any sewer grates or anything like that?
If you look around, there's one in the middle of the street. Well, there's one particular. There's the the actual top is a brain fart in the actual lid name, but there's the grates on the sides, and then there's a main shaft hole.
Manhole cover?
Manhole cover about every quarter mile or so.
Okay.
So, one train of thought is we could try to get into the house, but we have a gardener and unknowns inside. So I'm thinking if there's a manhole, if you could put us... I mean, it's got to go under his house. At a minimum, we could get in this dude's pipes. I don't mind breaking through a toilet. That's all I'm saying.
I think going through shit water is my last resort, personally, but we can see.
That's reasonable. That's reasonable. MP?
Sounds good to me. DM, I got a quick question. I didn't realize I had this for Deft Explorer.
Uh-huh.
But it doesn't say in the details. So I can spend a spell slot and choose one of my skill proficiencies and double my proficiency bonus in that skill check. But it doesn't say for how long.
Here, let me
Is it just
double check.
one check? It's called Canny. Canny.
Canny.
That'll be crazy if that's like for like an
Choose
hour
new
or something like
server.
that.
Canny? No, I thought Canny was that not permanent? Maybe that was the old rules.
Well, like, son of a bitch, I could have used that on my stealth checks when we were pushing into the council hall. I didn't even think of it.
Maybe wouldn't have had
Okay,
to
here we
fall
go.
off of the fucking roof.
Yeah.
So
I
if you
still
do that,
cannot believe you didn't die from that.
I think
Yeah, me too.
so. I'm pretty sure the way this is intended, and I'm certain, is it's for that check only. So you
Okay,
do it,
one
you
check.
use it. It's a one check thing.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
All right. Whoops, sorry.
It's kind of like tactical mind with fighters.
Yeah.
What's that under? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong. Never mind. Ignore what I just said.
No worries. But you are currently outside of the home. Dave, you have reasonably hit your expectation by questioning yourself, but then getting some pay dirt. Tempe, you have gotten the feeling of aberrations around you, and Are you gonna go into the sewer? Are you gonna save this for later? Or
we could try to find another way in. How do we get past the? Where's the gardener in reference to the house?
the gardener is essentially around the main pathway currently leading up to the front door. You're not sure at the current moment. Well, I guess a couple. Did anybody run around the back or try to go around back?
I suggested it.
Okay. Well, if you haven't done that
Yeah,
yet,
we could. You guys want to scout the house first? Go all around it.
Yeah, I would agree. DM, question real quick. How
Uh-huh.
long do we have, like, game time?
well,
Not-
as of right now, let's say it was about 8:30. It's about 9:30 now. You've been standing out there, kind of looking around for about 10 minutes with everything, plus putting the spell in and looking at. So let's say it's about 10 minutes. So it's about 9:40. You have
How much time do we have before we
realistically
have to
about
go?
another 20 minutes before you have to go to get back, get your horses saddled up, and then, or put back in the stable and head to the council hall if you want to do it that way.
We could skip the council hall. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we could technically.
You could.
Because we used that as a way to get in his office. We didn't necessarily.
I
need
mean,
to talk with
true.
him.
True.
Unless the omniscient being that is the ruler of this world we're in had a whole setup for us meeting him in the council hall that he wants us to go
No,
to.
I mean, you can choose to do, but dude, I'm super flexible in y'all's plans. Like, I have enough stuff that you can pretty much go any direction, and I'm fine. If you want to go to the council hall, that just kind of gives you more insight into the NPCs if you want it.
Oh, I got an idea. Is there anybody passing in the street around me? Maybe a kid or anything like that?
As a matter of fact, as you take a look around, I know your passive's high enough, you see a couple of kids running by. As a matter of fact, they seem to be playing with that wheel and stick, pushing the wheel by.
I'll approach one of the kids and, excuse me, young lad,
Yes.
you want to make a gold piece?
I mean,
A real gold piece.
a real gold piece, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see
You
it.
buy all sorts of treats with that.
Let me see it first.
I'll pull it out.
Yeah, I'm down.
Can you deliver a message for me?
I think I can do that.
Good. Deliver the message to the assistant in the council hall of what's the leader's name? The guy's house we're at?
Oh, Reedfellow.
Deliver this to the office of Reedfellow that Roshmi could not attend the meeting and has to sadly cancel. If you do this and come back here, I'll have a second gold piece for you.
Oh, yeah. And
I'll give him one now, and then I expect
as
you
you
back.
hand it out, he will snatch it and he will take off like dust in the wind.
Perfect.
Alrighty. You have some time.
And that kid was moving. Right, so we
He just got paid.
scope out the back. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess go around the back and look at the sides as we do, see if we can
All
find
right.
anything.
Shoot me a perception as we're moving around and trying to look around through the back.
Not what the fuck.
Nice. 23.
Oh, guidance. I was like, why did I fucking roll a d4?
Got a 24. 20.
Damn.
Damn. All right. As you make your way around and start getting towards the back, you find that the backyard is much larger, and there are about 3 other gardeners currently tending to the flowers and hedges in the back. There are a number of windows all over the home. Could easily be broken into if you can get to them.
This man had an alarm on his desk in his office, so be wary if we do go in.
Yeah, I didn't think about that at all. That's good.
Yeah.
Good thing to worry about.
Well, before we fucking get in. Do you think the town captain would help us with this? I mean, we got the symbol off the dead girl. We know it's in this house. The scent is all the same. Do we have enough evidence? Do you think we can get the town guard to support us?
I wouldn't say anything at this point. We have hunches and senses. We don't have any physical evidence.
Yeah. I mean, the most evidence we have is the man's sad.
We need him with his hand in the cookie jar.
You are dealing
Fucking
with a lot of
politics.
circumstantial evidence right now.
Fucking. All right. How do we want to get in?
Maybe
I'm too heavy to be quiet. That's just me personally, so I can sit back if I need to, or distract.
Maybe you could distract the gardener in the back, and then we could get in through a window. How high up are the windows?
You have first floor and you have second floor, so the first floor ones are about
Okay.
4.5 feet off the ground.
Someone have a disguise kit on him by chance?
I do.
Can you give me a mustache and a monocle? I can definitely distract the gardeners.
Yeah. He hands it
Okay.
over.
I don't know what snidely whiplash thing is about to occur, but I love it.
All right, how many gardeners are in the back again?
3.
All right. Let me know when you guys are ready to sneak in.
You want to go for the second story or the first floor, Tempe?
I feel like we should go first floor because it's broad daylight and somebody's going to see a bunch of morons climbing the house.
Good idea.
B&Es are usually best done in the dark.
Yeah. At least we're not trying to get in the front door.
True.
All right, you guys ready?
You're ready.
Ready.
All right. I'm going to run into the yard. I'm going to start snatching flowers that these guys are trying to plant, and I'm going to go, Yar! I'm the flounder of flowers, and I claim these flowers by right of conquest. Yar! And I'm going to start snagging flowers, and I'm going to run around the front while destroying the yard.
Absolutely. Very angry.
Oh, fuck.
Very, yelling
That was
at
amazing.
you. At least they're not just bitterly. So 2 of them take off immediately, trying to catch you, as the third one stands there for a moment, just dumbfounded at what just happened. They begin, after a few moments, begin to saunter their way, walking, still kind of looking, shaking their head, going, what the flounder of flowers? What the hell is he talking about? And why is he fucking the yard up? And the other 2 are chasing you as hard as they can there, Dave. Tempe and Quartz, it is currently clear for a moment.
Approach a window and probably look inside.
Dave, give me an acrobatics check to get away.
No.
Oof.
Acrobatic or gardeners?
Let's see. The 2 chasing you. Both rolled. So Tempe, let's cover this for a moment. You are clear.
Through the window?
Well, actually, I need a quick investigation of the window to double check to see if it's locked or anything,
Great. Okay.
All right. 1, they are all currently locked. You can give a quick thieves tools to try to jimmy the lock sideways.
Oh, mediocre.
Well, it clears it. It's a simple lock, so you're fine. You get your band in there and slide it and knock it sideways and slide it open and jump inside real fast. Quartz, about the time you see Tempe going through the window, give me a quick perception. 17. You hear at this exact moment, nobody is running away anymore, and there is a lot of yelling. Tempe, you are in the house. Dave! You were booking it as fast as you could. You made it to the front, and damn it if you didn't nail one of those flower pots and go tumbling over. And those two came diving and have dove on top of you now. Quartz, you hear this.
Yar, get off me! I'll try to push them off me and keep running.
Absolutely, give me an athletics.
Oh,
Oh no.
What you managed to kick one of them square in the chest, and he goes flying, but the other guy is got a firm hold around your arms. So you're not quite out of it yet. What do you yell to try to get any bit
I
of
have
your
my
party
warding
to
flare
recognize? Uh-huh.
I have my warding flare ability as a reaction. Would you allow me to use this
Absolutely.
to temporarily blind him?
Absolutely, I will. That is a good use of that ability, sir.
Yar! I don't have a
Yar!
comment for that one. And what I'm hoping to do, so I'm gonna attempt, if I can get just out of their sight, I want to try to run around the back, see if they're in, and see if I can follow them in without being seen. No, that would be dumb as fuck, because then they'd go in the house. No, I'll just do that, and then I'll try to take off down some alleys.
All right. You do the warding flare as it comes up and hits him dead in the eyes. You've kicked the other guy in the chest. You've managed to escape their grasp for at least a moment. You make your way into the front, and I'm going to be kind, and I'm not going to ask you for any stealths, but I am going to ask you again for an acrobatics check to get away.
Okay.
And I will give it to you at advantage because at least one of them is blind and the other one just got kicked in the chest.
Guys, please don't fuck me.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. That's not awful. Let's see if the one in front, he's a straight roll.
Ow.
And
But he's blinded.
well, no, that's the one in front. And now here comes the blinded guy, which he will be at disadvantage. That is a 9, so you're going to escape the blinded guy. And the guy in the chest has disadvantage because he's trying to breathe. You nailed that dude in the fucking chest. He is huffing. But as you run by, the one that was in the front clearing the hedge at the garden path has managed to jump at you as you try to run by. And now they are on you.
The one that jumped on me, can I use another warding
I was going to
flare?
say, do you have another warding flare?
I have 3 more.
Then I would dump it, buddy. All right, he goes to jump out, and as you goes to grab you, you warding flare, and he goes, "Ah, my ass!" And you sprint off. So I'm going to give you another acrobatics check at advantage this time because 2 people are blind, and the other guy is. There we go. There you go. There is a 19. Okay. With that 19, as they are sitting there huffing, puffing, and trying to pull themselves back together after you tried to burn their retinas out of their skulls. You manage to make it away, sir, as you dip and dive through the alleyways leading off towards the lower class homes.
Okay, and I'll take my disguise kit off. I'll pocket all that. So I can return it, and then I'll let Tempe and Quartz go back to what they're doing, but I'll start slowly making my way back.
No, absolutely. You'll do all that and take off. Quartz. You
Yeah.
hear from the front a large commotion as your friend Dave is yelling, "Stay the hell off me!" And people are yelling, "Amas! My chest!" And then all that's left is the sound of
I'd say kind of towards like the peak of the commotion, Quartz would also slip into the home and close the window behind him.
Absolutely. You have closed the window. You and Tempe are there. You have made your way into what appears to be a dining hall.
I am gonna start looking for, I guess, like a staircase, and if there is one, a door that looks like it would maybe lead to a staircase under that one.
No, absolutely.
You know, like how
You
usually
and
the
Tempe give me
downstairs ones are.
investigation checks as you're checking the house out.
DM, before I do that, can I roll a perception for listening? Do I hear any movement? Is somebody
Good
walking
man.
upstairs?
Give me a perception. As far as you can tell, there's maybe, at both of you, there's one other person in this house. They sound like they're on the second floor, maybe like they were staring out the front window at what the commotion was going on.
Okay. Precautionary wise, I'm going to cast a spell. I'm going to cast Disguise Self on myself. And use I'm just going to be a tall looking elf. I'm making myself a little shorter, but I'm going to be an elf.
No, absolutely. Absolutely.
And then you needed investigation as well.
Mm-hmm.
I need to turn guidance off.
All right. So Quartz got a 17 and Tempe got a 15. While you're looking through the lower portion of the home, you don't find anything that would directly connect this gentleman to any of this. You don't manage to find any of the symbols here on this floor. You do get the sense in the area of the kitchen that something just, you keep walking through there, you can't put your finger on it entirely, but there's something just off in the kitchen. Like
In
maybe
the
there's
kitchen,
some in the kitchen. Like maybe there's something there. Maybe there's something in there, because you look around and you're not finding a door that leads to the basement.
Is there anything large enough to cover a door with the 17 that I noticed?
That's the thing, is with the 17, the reason is the way the kitchen is built, you would expect that there would be a basement door in the kitchen.
Okay.
You get the
Well,
feeling if there is a door here, they definitely hit it.
I'll relay that to Tempe. It seems like this kitchen is a little too small. Looks like there could be something else.
We'll look for a secret button or something like that.
All right.
But be quiet. Don't knock over any pots and pans.
Will do.
All right. If you'd like to give me
Stealthily start
another
searching.
investigation of the kitchen and see if we can find any hidden mechanisms. Natural 20, Quartz.
let's go.
As you begin making your way around the kitchen and really giving it that fine tooth comb over. As you walk by the side wall, you're like, what is it? This seems a bit odd. There's two sconces on the side here. You reach up and you kind of pull down the right sconce, and you hear and feel some tension, and then hear click, and the wall will pop back and slide over, and you have found a secret entrance.
On the other side, is there another
Stairs going down.
handle? Or is there another like handle button, something to
There
close it
is
behind us?
when you get inside. There is another mechanism that you can pull that both shuts and opens the door.
Okay. Assuming that Tempe follows me in, I'm gonna close the door behind us.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You make your way inside of that door. At the top there, you pull the lever. You see the door slide back over and shift forward as it sets itself, and you are left in the dark with your dark vision, heading down a spiral staircase. I will have to give me 1 second. I will have to make some adjustments because I wasn't certain which direction y'all were coming in. So I think...
Quick thing that I forgot to do. Quartz is gonna reopen the door, go back to the window they entered from, and lock it, and then go back into
Oh,
the secret
absolutely.
door.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So Quartz, you'll be coming in first, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do this. I will technically, you know what, I'll just move this to a different layer so that way, because it technically doesn't need to be there for right now. All right, let me move you over, sir, as you make your way down. Let me see. I might just have to turn this off. I might just turn this off for now. Let's see, dynamic lighting. Boop. We'll just open it all up. There you go. As you make your way down into the lower area underneath the home, you begin to see lights as you make your way to the final door, as it's just slightly cracked. Will you give me a perception check as you make your way up to the crack? As you stick your ear up to the slot, you can hear what sounds like two voices conversing back and forth with one another.
Tempe.
What do you see?
And I'll peek around the cracked door.
You just kind of edge it just a little bit to get your eye over and look through. You see the upper area of what appears to be a laboratory, and it drops down. And from your position, you can't get a good look at any, from, let's say, here. Once you get kind of here, past this ledge, everything from here to there kind of gets covered up. So you can hear the voices, but you can't see them directly from where you're at.
I'm gonna DM. Can I pick right there in that corner? Is there light?
There is some shade right there.
Like dark enough that I can use umbral sight and be invisible to anybody who's using dark vision?
There's enough there that you could do so, yes.
Okay, then I'll tap Quartz on the shoulder. Let me buy you.
Move out of the way.
All right.
And
Let's you buy.
Just give me, and since we're going to be using the shadows, I'm assuming to move around here, give me a stealth at advantage. All right. So it's a 14 kind of moving in. As of right now, you've slid in. You're in that area. From the area you're standing, you're getting a little bit. As you move out, you can just catch sight of this gentleman at the very side of what appears to be a kind of large altar.
okay. If that's the case, I know I'm invisible, so I can't really... because Quartz relies on dark vision, so I'm going to move back up here. So do I need to make a stealth check?
No, you're good. You're good on that.
And then get his attention and look me in the face and hold up 2 fingers. I count 2 people.
Okay.
If I may, just I don't mind backseating this.
You know what?
but in
I
the-
should add, Tempe, and right quick, Dave. I should add this, and this is on me just because I don't have a token right there. But as you were standing there and you got a piece of this guy, you saw the legs of someone on top of this altar.
Okay, then I'll explain some sort of ritual going on. There's blood everywhere. I can't describe it. It's a fucking mess.
Oh.
I think they have a victim down there or something on an altar. I don't know. But there's 2 men. I think 2 men.
Yeah, you're certain there's a minimum of 2. You've only heard the 2 voices, and while you moved out and saw the legs, you also heard what appeared to be a muffled moan of some type.
I will say to Quartz, let me go back to where I was, and I'm going to pull my bow out, and you take the lead. Go in and start talking whatever you think is necessary, and if things get out of hand, I kill them.
Okay.
So I'll move right back to that corner.
All right. You move back. Now, let me get another stealth roll as you move back in. Ooh, that's a good one.
Is this advantage?
Yeah, you can still roll advantage. They still don't know you're
Higher
there.
now.
24. That's a good one. All right.
Extra sneak.
As you sneak in, like I said, you have just a general sight of this, and you kind of lose sight of this gentleman as he makes his way this direction. If you'd like to give me a perception check, you can try to see if you can decipher what they're talking about. Still kind of muffled, Tempe.
All right. With that, Quartz is going to walk in.
Well, I
not-
tell you what, you're only one low, so let me just give you this. You definitely hear them discussing doing the fact that they don't know, but you know what? The guy, this guy, they're like, he seems to think that he can make this happen. And regardless of the fact that we've done this 5 times already, and well, one of them got away, I don't know if it's really going to happen.
Can
That's
I
about
take
it.
this quick time while they're talking? And the first arrow I pull out, I'm dipping into my last spider poison.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
DM, do you mind if I finish out my interjection just real quick?
Yeah, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. So just if reasonable, if this is something that does connect, I would have tried to walk back and go through the sewer and see if the sewer connects. If it works out reasonably, the only reason I'm saying this is I want to have their back. If it would fit in this
I'm going to be
story
honest
that
with
I can
you.
connect.
I can make this work. As they're checking this out.
I don't mind letting them do it. Just I wouldn't want them to get in a battle with the big
Well, here's the
boss
thing.
and like
Do me a
you not
favor.
have-
As you're making your way back, and you're kind of making your way back, of course, you were the one really kind of thinking about the sewers as it was at the beginning. You're like, you know what? Let me give it a shot. So, with that, give me an investigation check as you look through the sewers, and if you roll high enough, you will make it to this.
Take your time for a second. I got a potty.
Okay.
All right. That should do it. You will make it there, but it will be shortly after they have started doing whatever they are doing. So we'll get into this right quick. Should anything move into combat, it'll be roughly maybe 2 rounds, and then you can come bursting through that door if you want.
Okay. Yeah. I just, since he's on a potty break, I made the decision I made. I don't mind taking a back seat while while they play. I'm still very engaged. I was just, I wouldn't want them to get screwed over because I ran off.
I completely understand. But and the thing is, I'm completely willing to work with that. If you rolled the investigation, you had a general idea as to where you're going. You have your. I'll even say if you. And the thing is, I tell you what, to make this even fair, kick me another one of those locate objects.
Oh yeah, okay.
Bam.
So that would help.
So that right there is going to help you track it out. All right.
All
so
right.
you get
down
you get within
slot,
that area. You're down a spell slot, but you will be where you need to be, at least within the time you should hopefully be there.
Okay. Thank you. And again, like, I have no problem. Even if I sat here for 2 hours backseating, I love this team. I love this campaign. I'm fine just being quiet and watching. I just didn't know if it was reasonable for me.
No, that seems reasonable to me. You didn't take off far enough that you would be so far out of the way that you couldn't make it back to them. You did express on the way out that you wanted to try to set it up so you could make a circle back anyway. So I don't see any I don't see a reason as to why I shouldn't allow you to get a chance to do that.
All right. Quartz, are you okay with that too? Like, just as your teammate?
Absolutely, dude.
Okay. All right. Again, I just wouldn't, I don't want a dragon popping out and you're like, fuck, dude, I wish somebody had cure wounds on him,
If I tell you what, if a dragon popped out right now, I would be a huge dick.
I'm dealing with that with another DM.
Level 3. Here's a huge dragon that you have to fight. No.
Our issue with our in-world DM, he's the only guy in the area that I'm aware of that runs it for regular people. But he gives us these hard encounters and gives us no way to rest. And it's like we are completely depleted of everything. And it's like,
okay, I get it.
Marathon stuff. You talk about dragons.
I get it. It's the war of attrition.
Crazy shit that happened.
And that's old school D&D. And I have a tendency to do stuff like that too, where it's just, but it depends on where you're at, your levels, blah, blah, because it is a game of attrition. You are trying to kind of wear people's stuff out a little bit, but you do it too much and people start getting a little irritated with that, unless that was the game they signed up for, which is super real and gritty and hard to heal and everything else.
We're just we're all at I think the highest guy's got 8 HP. We're all out of all spell slots, all action surges, everything.
Oof.
And we haven't cleared the house. And I understand the mentality of well, you didn't have to do the encounter, but it's the second we stepped on the island, we were essentially magically teleported. We have to do this if we want to get off the island, so we're just stuck.
No, I get that.
Dude, that's you guys. You remember that quest where you get you talk to some.
Whoops.
It's like some asshole orc, and he's he murdered somebody's husband apparently, and you go and talk to him, and he's like, "Oh yeah," and then he overnight fucking essentially kidnaps you and puts you in this on an island, and you have to fight through the whole dungeon to get out of it, and that's the only way. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I vaguely remember that.
Yeah. But you bringing up a dragon reminded me a session I had last Wednesday. We're level 3 going into this, and it was a Coliseum kind of arena thing that we signed up for. Just 3 of us out of the group signed up, and it was set up to where you had to survive 10 rounds, and it was a full adult green dragon, and we fucking killed it.
Well, that's dope.
2 monks and a druid. We fucking killed it. The druid couldn't even use its magic.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the other monk besides me, he fucking jumped on top of the dragon, grappled it, and fucking made it fly over a trap. And then we did enough damage to it where it fell and just kept pushing it back into the trap. It was nuts.
That better been some good rewards, dude.
We leveled up. Leveled up and got 1,000 each. 1,000 gold each.
I'm telling you. Freaking telling you.
I
don't know.
Health too.
I've put my players through a lot of really hard combats, but the thing about it, whenever I do all those combats, is I build them around the idea that they're going to be hard, but I build them with everybody's tool set in mind when I try to set up the encounter and go, yeah, this will be tough, but if they think about it, it won't be that bad.
Yeah, I'm even fine with dying. I just like don't make it impossible, like
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No. I try not to make anything that hard. I like Dark Souls style play and I like that type of stuff, but I just like that type of game, I like to give you the ability to have many ways to beat this and it not be impossible. It's just difficult.
Yeah, like I really do enjoy challenging fights in D&D, but when it's almost set up to just like to pretty much just to kill you, and there's no other like purpose than that.
Oh yeah, because I've set up
It's just
encounters
kind of like
where
shit, dude.
I knew going into it where I was like, if things go badly, this is bad. This is very, very bad. But they also have the ability that if they think about it, this turns this entire encounter into absolute just child's play. But they have to think about it. And one of them in the encounter, like the encounter started, they started realizing how they were. And he goes, I've got an idea. And it lit up and he used his moon ability that does like this ice effect and froze everybody in the room and ended up saving themselves from dying because he could lock them in the room and then just let it sit there and freeze them.
Damn.
But if they didn't do that, which that was the thing that made it a super easy encounter. If they didn't do that, it was a super deadly encounter. So I try to give everybody the ability to use their skill sets and to shine.
I didn't hear. Did Dave make it back down here?
Dave has used his locate object and an investigation while he was using his locate object. He is going to make it, but it will be if y'all end up in combat, or I'll make the decision if you don't, but if you end up in combat, it'll be roughly 2 rounds after the combat starts before Dave can come busting through the door.
Okay.
Aside from that, as of right now, it is you and Quartz and the 2 gentlemen that seem to be down there around that altar, along with the person laying on it.
Okay.
Quartz is gonna confidently walk in, not being stealthy whatsoever, and get to the top of these steps.
Absolutely.
And he'll just let a little whistle out. Just...
you'll whistle and the 2 gentlemen will turn quickly to you and go, "Oh, who the hell are you and what are you doing here?"
You're caught red-handed. Guys, just surrender now, or you're not leaving here alive.
Ha! What are you gonna do? One of you.
You want to test me?
Yeah, try me, bitch.
Ugh, do I do it?
do it.
All right. No. Just above table. I want one of them alive.
Me too.
All right. I'm gonna magic missile, not with the wand, but with my actual spell, the closer one to me.
Absolutely. Let's go ahead. We'll get that knocked out, and then we're going to start a turn over. 2 more, sir.
Yeah, so.
There we go. It's going to be 9 plus 1 more. 3. Dope. So we got 12 points of damage there at the beginning on the first gentleman, which will then kick combat in. So let's go ahead and get some turn orders on there.
And I'll say as the last missile hit the guy, I'm going to say again, surrender now or there's worse coming.
Oh, that's loud. There we go.
Just a
That's
little
better.
bit.
Sorry, I got it fixed.
Oh. Nice.
All right, we'll roll out this guy. And this is this guy. What the heck?
You need mine.
Give me 1 second. For some reason, it did that. It does this thing where there's nothing in the turn order, and then for some reason, y'all will roll in, and then all of a sudden, the turn order from the last combat will pop in there. All right, so they both rolled 12s. Let me just add each person back onto there, and we'll do this quick like. Add turd. Okay, Quartz, what was your roll for your initiative real fast? 7?
7.16.
Gotcha. Tempe got a 22. That's good stuff. Dave, what did you get? A 9.12 there. Dope. And then the bandits all got 12. They both got 12.2. Tell you what, I'll just do this one. That way, keep the turn order straight. Alrighty. There we go. And now picking up with the start of combat, Tempe, your friend has just released a barrage of magic missiles down into the pit.
Okay, so can I see him from like my position where I'm at right here?
You can see Quartz, yes. He's
Okay,
standing
well,
up. He is, he's at the top of the stairs. It doesn't sit right, but he's at the very top. So you can see him over the table that is there leaned up against the wall.
Okay. Dread Ambusher lets me move an additional 10 feet to my movement, so that's 40 feet.
Yes, sir.
Coming out. The guy he hit, I want to go full fucking Nova into that dude.
All right.
First shot.
That's going to hit.
All right. So let's just do the normal damage first. Boom. 8 piercing damage.
8 on
Is he
piercing. He's still up.
Okay.
Now,
then we have-
I need to roll for the poison, correct?
Yes. Or it's 2d6, right?
I think there's a con
yeah.
save on it.
It's 11.
11. He's gonna desperately fail that con save. All right, so that means he takes the 2d6. He is, I believe, he gains the poison condition.
Mm-hmm.
So he's poisoned. He's got the poison condition. There we go. Another 3 points of damage on top of that.
And then there's another.
All right, and another damage on top of that. Dope.
I'm still going all out because he hasn't had a turn yet. I get surprise attack, which is another 2d6.
Yes, sir. All right,
More
another
damage.
3 damage on that.
Still standing?
He's still standing.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, he is
still got
still
one more
not
shot.
quite bloodied yet.
I should have done what I was gonna do.
I still got one more shot.
You're going to hit
Nice.
with that 17. Yes, sir. Going to hit. All right, it's another 6 points. That is going to put him at bloodied. So I'm going to go ahead and hit with this little heart right there. I don't like that. I think I had the broken heart one last time.
That's my turn then.
You know what? Yep, we'll do it with that. That's your turn there, sir. It is this one's turn. I don't believe, but that poison doesn't do anything with its movement or incapacity. It's just the poison condition, correct?
If the poison damage reduces the target to 0 hit points, the target is stable but poisoned for 1 hour. Even if they regain hit points, they're paralyzed in this way. So it's just a wash, essentially.
Okay, just a wash. unless they go down. So this guy is going to angrily run over 30 feet. He doesn't have dark vision, so you're not invisible to him. And he is going to huck some daggers at you. Does the 15 hit you, sir?
15 just hits.
Alrighty. He's going to sling 3 at you, 2 of them wildly hitting the door and the wall beside you, and 1 of them making contact on your shoulder for 6 points of damage.
Alrighty.
Alright, this one is going to make me an athletics check. Or, sorry, acrobatics check. So that'll be 11. He'll make it over this as he scurries over that. And we'll attempt to throw 3... Actually, let me double check the distance. I think I have him in range. I don't think it's 50, so... Just in range. No disadvantage. That will be... I think the 17 will hit you, Quartz, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty, so we're gonna... the other one will leap over the altar in the body and run forward and pull 3 daggers from his bandolier and huck them at you as well, Quartz. 2 going wild and 1's cutting right across your face for 6 points of damage. Alright, Dave, you are currently working your way up the sewer entrance there. Quartz!
Why not? Chromatic orb with... I'll do acid damage on the already hurt guy.
Absolutely.
Damn.
That is... You set your spell up as you're releasing it. The wood on the step just kind of cracks and shifts as your foot slides forward. As you do, it goes wild into the ceiling.
I'll use Quicken Spell. Get rid of 2 of my points. I think it just takes my points when I do. No. Alright, and then I will I'll do Shatter.
All right.
Shatter this time. Make
Alright.
sure Tempe's... Yeah, good.
Alright. No, wait, I popped wrong, so... Shatter. Let me double check Shatter.
It's a con save 15.
Con save 15, instantaneous. Sorry, let me just... I was looking at the spell real fast. Let me do this. Boop.
Oh, my bad.
No, you're fine. Let me pop it back. I just want to be able to double check, read it, make sure nothing. Point ray. Okay, just making sure, because I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm thinking about the like thunderclap thing, or the other one with the damn thunder damage. So, all right, that right there. Each creature within a 10-foot radius, so point of yours. So if you put it right here, you should be able to hit both of them. No, you can only get one of them.
No.
Which you just want the one in the front
just,
there?
Yeah, just aiming at the one in the front.
All right. So, is he gonna? Ooh, he saved.
So be it.
So he will still take half damage, but no other effects.
4 damage.
Well, no, you can roll the 3d8. Oh, it rolled there. So 5 damage. 5 damage on him. Oof. Alrighty. And I believe that is all for you, Mr. Quartz.
Yep.
All right, Tempe.
Yeah, take a shot at that guy.
Absolutely. All right, that is going to miss. It's gonna miss.
Dang. Can I use my bonus action to take a quick healing potion?
You can?
Okay, just in case I need it. Which is how much healing?
I think regular potion of healing is 2d4 plus 2, but it is... Come on. Why are you being a jerk? Two D4 plus 2. Yep.
Okay. What is that? 4,
So
7,
that
8,
is
9.
6. Yep, that should put you all the way back up to full.
Okay. I will then take my movement and put the bow away. Move over here. Just within range, and then draw my short sword. And that's my turn.
Yes, sir. All right. This particular gentleman is going to stay engaged with Mr. Tempe, pulling his scimitar out as well. And a dagger in his other hand. And all right, those are the rolls for that.
20 hits, 13 misses, 25 hits.
Alrighty, so the first scimitar will come across your chest for 6 slashing, and he will come back. Why does it have... Oh, it's because it was a natural 20. And as he comes across your chest with the scimitar, he'll back it up and stab you in the side for another 9 points of damage.
Just come out sleep.
9 plus 6.
9 plus 6, yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
All right. And this next gentleman, still after the other one, is going to rush forward, pulling 3 more daggers out and see if he can hit Quartz with one.
Fuck! Hunter's Mark. I forgot to put Hunter's Mark.
Ah! Yeah,
God damn
that
it.
would have been great. The 19 will strike as he rushes forward, reaching for 3 more on the other side of his bandolier and throws them at you. Of course, 2 of them going wild as he kind of trips going by his buddy, and that second one finding purchase in your other shoulder for 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage. Was that to me?
No, that's to
No,
Quartz.
to me.
That's to Quartz.
Okay.
They are splitting their damage up right now. Dave, you are finally at the door, sir. When we get to your turn on the next one, you can kick your way through the door and shine the holy light of your deity upon them.
Sounds good.
Quartz.
All right. I'm gonna cast Ice Knife. Let's see, what's the range on that? Perfect. Casting at the one that has been hitting me, but
Absolutely.
bows. One.
All right. Alrighty. So let's make a ranged melee spell attack there. Does it should have on your sheet, right?
No, I don't have. I don't know why I don't have that one on my sheet. But so
Oh,
on
it's okay.
hit, 1d10 piercing,
So yeah, it was like-
explodes, and then 2d6
so you
cold
just
damage.
roll a d20 plus 7.
All right.
Because that's your spell attack modifier.
So 17.
17 is going to strike him. So now that you have struck him, a d10 of ice piercing damage.
So 3 and then 2d6 for the cold damage.
All right, and then so it's 2d.
Damn, the snake eyes.
All right, so I gotta roll. Do I roll anything? Dexterity save for the gentleman there at the side. He will fail, so he's going to take the full 2 damage of that one. So this gentleman will take 3 cold damage as it strikes him in the side of the face and explodes off. And some shards hit this gentleman over here. All right. Anything else, sir?
Yeah, I'm gonna move over here. Now, would that be like full cover or like half cover, you think?
Where you're at, that's full cover.
All right.
He would definitely have to come up the stairs to be able to see you. So depending on how far he could make up the stairs would depend on how much cover you still had. Tempe.
Bonus action, Hunter's Mark. On this guy right in front of me.
Hunter's Mark it is.
Short sword attack. Give me good. Fuck.
It's gonna miss.
All right. I gotta stay within range, and I use my bonus action. I don't have any sort of reactions for anything that comes up to me that I can read right now. So that's my turn.
Alrighty. Let's see. This is the one in your face. He's gonna stick with his scimitar. That one's gonna hit. That one's gonna miss. And the dagger. That one's gonna miss. So he's only going to strike you as he comes around with his scimitar for the first swing and comes across the side of your right arm, and as that makes contact, you move out of the way for his next continuous blows. All right. This gentleman, sticking with what he's got, is going to try that. He isn't satisfied, so he's going to dash. Dave, you can come bursting through the door, sir.
All right. I will come bursting through the door. That's 20 feet. Can I see the guy up top?
I will state that you saw him as he was making his way over the threshold. As you made your way in and he finished his way to quartz, you can't quite see him. You can maybe make out the very tippy top of his head.
Okay. If I move here, is he within
Absolutely.
visible range first? But okay. One sec. I probably should have checked the range on this before I did this. Perfect. Taking in the scene, I will kick the door down, get eyes on both these guys. I will scream, in the holy name of Tritherion, I command thee kneel, and I will cast command on the guy that's engaging with quartz.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, quartz.
Yeah, with quartz. Yep. Wisdom save there. Can he do it? He does not, as he takes and begins to kneel.
Okay. And that the intention behind that is
He's
for him
controlled.
to grovel so that he wastes a turn.
Absolutely.
And then with my bonus action, I will cast Healing Word, seeing that Tempe is currently looking injured.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say, Tempe, rise if you would.
Absolutely.
He's looking a little rough. And then I will end my turn there, hoping that my entrance was dramatic enough.
I mean, it was a pretty dramatic entrance, in my opinion, sir. You came in, you saw, and you conquered one gentleman and healed up your buddy. So I think that was a pretty good entrance. Quartz, the gentleman in front of you, as your lovely cleric comes bursting through the door, yelling to kneel in the presence of the great Tritherion, and he is now groveling upon your feet for the next 6 seconds.
Okay. I'm gonna poison spray him.
Absolutely.
There we go. There's some damage. I honestly kind of figured he wouldn't even get a saving throw for that, but
You know what? I'll give it to him at disadvantage at the very least, because he is grubbling at 18.
kind.
So
Oh, fucking
he'll still
hell.
take half damage off that. Or I can't remember. Is that save or suck? I think it's half damage, though.
yeah, it's half damage.
Dope. So regardless, he still takes another 10 points or another 5 points of damage.
And then let me make sure.
That's actually the first damage he's taken, so that's good.
And then I will use how high up is this from down here?
About 20 feet altogether from the top of it to the bottom.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead run past this guy. So 15. Use my feline agility.
Mm-hmm.
Double my movement. 15.
Dope.
And that's my turn.
Dope. All right, Tempe.
I
He's flanked.
I hawk a bloody loogie in his fucking face, and I go for a piercing stab with a short sword.
Absolutely.
God damn it!
It should be an advantage, right?
Is it?
Should be.
I'm flanking. Yeah.
Well, we're not doing flanking rules, but
Sorry.
yeah, that was the one
sorry.
thing we're not doing flanking rules. But you had Hunter's Mark's just the damage, though.
Just the damage.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we're not doing flanking rules, so you don't get advantage for that.
No, that's fine. I forgot. That's my bad.
All right. Anything
Can't
else?
hit with the sword. Nope, that's it.
All right. Since he has multiple targets, we're gonna do a 1, 2, 3, 4. You spit in his face, so I'm gonna give a higher range for you. So 4 will be Quartz. The other 3 will be Tempe. 4. He's gonna switch to Quartz. He doesn't like this cat that just came running up behind him. All right. Does the 15 hit you?
Icy's 13.
Okay, dope. So he will come swinging around at you as you run up behind him. And at first he swings a little early and misses, but on the backswing he comes up and catches you just on the side and manages to drive the dagger down into your shoulder for a total of 8 points of damage. This bandit is currently incapacitated for this turn, so Dave.
How rough is this guy looking that's currently
That
bleeding?
guy is looking pretty rough. Pretty rough.
Okay. Then I will stave my... Okay, I will fucking crossbow his ass without saying a word.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it?
That's going to hit him
All right.
for 4 more piercing as you release a bolt and it lodges itself just to the left side of his spine. He... as you hit him for another 4 points of damage.
Tempe, how are you looking? Are you looking real rough?
I'm less than half.
So you're looking bloodied?
Yes.
Okay, well, I love my family. So, another healing word for you.
God bless you.
Dang, is that it?
Yeah, healing word is just one of the low ones, man.
Man, that sucks. All right, and then I will move...
It gets better.
Yeah. 30 feet to this guy, stand over him, and just breathe heavily.
All right. I'm going to remove the counter because he is no longer commanded, but you are right there. Quartz. This gentleman is now facing you as he has done some damage to you.
Okay. Definitely can't see that guy.
Not from your current position, no.
Yeah, he's upstairs.
I will
Yeah.
say he is technically prone, so he's going to have to use half of his movement to stand up to do anything.
Mm-hmm. Fuck it. I'm gonna smack him with my staff
Absolutely.
right across the face.
Give old bitch slap. You gonna bitch slap the hell out of him. For 5 points of damage. This guy is looking closer to his last legs than not, as he is that last strike to the jaw sends some teeth splattering across the floor as you hear the tap 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 as they jingle onto the stone.
And then I will use a potion of healing as a bonus action.
Alrighty. 2d4 plus 2, sir. Ooh, nice 10 points of healing for you.
Needed that.
All right. Tempe.
Please hit.
17 to 16. That's going to hit.
Thank God. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, that guy right
Nice.
there. He is fucking
Plus-
hanging on.
Wait.
Oh, wait. Plus the hunter's mark. Plus the hunter's mark.
Yeah, what is it's a D6, right?
D6. Oh, just almost. Almost. He is fucking hanging on as he is just kind of slumped over there, and there is just blood gushing from this man's body. He has not long for this world if he continues.
I'm probably gonna need it either way. So bonus action, healing potion,
Absolutely.
and that's my turn.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right, with this one, the gentleman is going to split his attacks up. He's going to take 2 scimitar attacks at Quartz, and he's going to make a dagger attack at Tempe. All right, I think he's going to make contact with that first one on Quartz as he slashes around a couple of times and swings around to behind him to try to stab Tempe with his dagger, but missing as Tempe is just out of reach as he is taking his potion. And that will be 4 damage to you, Quartz. And this gentleman is now going to stand up using half his momentum to make an You know what? This is looking a little rough. He is dumb. He is going to try it. He's going to swing his scimitar and dagger at you, Dave, as he stands up and goes to swinging. The 18 and 23 should strike, correct?
Yes.
Alrighty. As he stands up, he back swings with his scimitar and tries to come back down with it, missing. But then as he comes back around, he manages to slide just right into that portion at the top of your hip, stabbing right at the top there for a total of 13 points of damage. Or sorry, 12 points of damage, as I can't count.
Oh, shit, I couldn't count either. Oh, because I did more than that.
Yeah, no, it's just 12. Just 12. Dave, it is now your turn, sir.
All right. If I wanted to attempt to intimidate, is that an action, a bonus action, or a free action?
I'll give you intimidation as a free action.
Okay, if it's a free action, I'm going, with my holy symbol, going to grab this man by his testicles and cast Inflict Wounds.
All right, that's definitely going to hit. Give me an intimidation roll at advantage while we're at it.
Okay. Should I do damage? How do I do?
Yeah,
I'm
if
so
you
sorry.
click right there where it says Inflict Wounds, it'll roll
Got it,
out the
okay.
damage for you.
Yep, level 1.
There we go. Ooh, solid
Yours.
13.
That's good.
And I will say, in the name of the only god that matters, yield or die.
Ooh, with a 23. This gentleman is going to get intelligent, well, wisdom here, I guess. 16. He's shaking. He's shaking. I think you just got. I think your hand just got a little wet, Dave.
Like a nat 20
Dude, I'm telling
with
you.
a handful of testicles.
All right. Well, you still have your bonus action, Dave.
With a bonus action, I'm out of spells, and I'm pretty sure I got this in the bag, so I'll just end my turn there.
All right, Quartz. This gentleman is on his last leg in front of you.
I'm gonna firebolt him. A chest pass firebolt.
Absolutely. I will state you're right on top of him, so it will be a disadvantage because it is a ranged spell. Ooh,
Nice.
19. Roll me that hit. Yes, sir. As you reach out with your firebolt and just plant it into his chest and watch him ignite. And he falls to the floor, a writhing mass.
Alright. I didn't move at all last turn.
You did not?
I can use my feline ability again. So that was 20, 30, 20, 30.
Absolutely.
And that's my turn.
All right. Tempe, your friend and companion Quartz has ignited the gentleman in front of you, and you are free of that heathen at the moment.
Is somebody tied up over here on this?
There is a young lady that appears to have some very strange mutations upon her laying there. You can't tell if she is alive. Well, I mean, you can, based on your own passive, you can tell she's still breathing.
Okay. I'm gonna. That's within range. I'll take my action and bonus action if I got to. And I want to drag this asshole over here next to this pile.
Uh-huh.
And then just kind of examine what's going on with whoever's tied up here.
Absolutely. Give me an investigation with that.
Not good.
Not great. You look at this woman here, and your first thought is, I've seen a lot of things, and this makes me want to barf. There is part of her that her arm has one of her arms is no longer looks like a hand. It appears to be a tentacle. One of her legs, both of them are mutated into strange, almost, the only way to describe it is beast-like legs. But the thing about this is she doesn't appear to be like they're sewing different. It looks like almost that same thing with the woman in the morgue, where the flesh looks very scarred and muscular at the same time, almost like it's both skin and muscle.
Okay. That's where I'll end my turn. I just wanted to see what was going on over here. I'll let these two up.
No, absolutely. The bandit, that gentleman is dead. This gentleman is pissing himself, so he not thinking straight, but he's got a 15. He's like, oh, I'm getting the fuck out of here. So he will move this way, attempt to swing at you, Dave, to get you to let him go. Does I don't think the 16 hits.
Correct. The 18
Okay,
does
the 18
hit.
does. So that first one, he'll manage to slice across your arm for 7 points, getting you to release his testicles. And he is going to use the other 20 feet to try to head for the door. Dave and Quartz, you will both get opportunity attacks.
That's a miss.
That one's going to miss.
Damn.
Also going to miss. As you swing and he's just dodging in fear. Dave.
He's not running from me. I'm gonna walk 25 feet or run 25 feet in front of the doorway. Wait, can I get in front of him?
Yeah,
Block
you
the door?
can. You can just get in front of him.
And I am going to cast. Ooh, that would be a disadvantage. All right, I'm gonna attempt to crack him over the head with my mace.
Absolutely.
13.
That's gonna miss.
Save the girl, and then I'll end my turn.
Absolutely, Quartz. This gentleman is dashing by you. Your friend has managed to get in his way, but he's still performing a lot of dodging.
Say that I got in front of, like, side by side with Dave.
You could definitely hinder his progress.
I was gonna say, you think that would, like, essentially just block it?
It would block that doorway off, yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna do that. And fuck it, I got one left. I'm gonna magic missile him.
Absolutely. No. Yep, just roll me some damage. Ooh.
That would have been crazy.
Need to be almost bloodied. Almost bloodied.
And then I will also tell him again, just surrender now, and you will leave with your life.
He will reply to you in a weak tone. I want to die! Tempe.
Fuck. All right. Damn it. I'm gonna. I might regret doing this. I don't know. I don't know if it's the right answer. I'm gonna pick the girl up.
All right, are you gonna cut the? Are you gonna take and cut the bounds or the bindings that are holding there to it?
Yeah. If she's bound, no question.
All right. You're gonna take your action to cut
Yep.
the bounds from her. That's pretty much gonna eat up your entire turn. Is just getting her unbound for this turn.
Okay, and then I'll take my little spare whatever action I have left, and as I pick up the girl, I'm going to kick that dead corpse right in the fucking head as hard as I can, hopefully crushing his skull.
Absolutely, you curb stomp it. I won't say. Well, I shouldn't say that, but like American History X style, just POW!
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Fucking movie, man.
And I'll start moving this way, but I know I don't want to move
I was
too
gonna say,
close to
pretty much
combat.
this is what I'm gonna give you because of how much you're doing. You're gonna be able to crush his head and get her up on your shoulder, but that's as far as we're gonna get during during the turn.
That's fine. That's fine.
All right.
My turn.
This guy is crushed. This guy is pissing himself. He is wrong one. Oh, he knows better. He doesn't want to go to jail or get fucked. He's gonna attempt to swing and run away again. It's gonna be All right, at the two of you, so there's gonna be one scimitar. He's gonna make both scimitars at Dave and one at Quartz there. So I think that one scimitar will strike.
I will use warding.
Absolutely, you
Flare.
will, sir.
Get fucking blinded.
And he will get blinded and will wildly swing and take off for the stairs. I just need to do one thing. He's gonna get this. And it's going to be at disadvantage. 17. He knows where the stairs are well enough to make it 10 feet without tripping, but he's right there at the stairs. Dave.
All right. I will move 20 feet this way. I will fire a crossbow aimed at his lower spine.
Absolutely. That's going to hit. 7. All right. That's going to be 7 points of damage on him. And because he's on the stairs and you just hit him in the spine, we'll do this again. Did it pair? Oh, 8. So, oof. Another 3 points of damage. Dave, you shoot him in the spine, and as you shoot him, he goes, it kind of leans back and then loses his footing on the stairs and begins rolling down the stairs for another 3 points of damage.
I will move the additional 15 feet to get at the top of the stairs, and I will once again yell, "Stop moving, surrender, or I will heal you and continue to break you for the rest of the day."
Alrighty. Give me another intimidation on top of that with advantage, because you're already getting this guy to piss himself. Alrighty. Quartz.
Oh, those are just flats, by the way. Sorry, I forgot to turn guidance off.
Yeah, no worries. No worries.
And I'll end my turn. Oh,
Yes.
no, I'm sorry. I'm gonna
Well, actually,
check
yeah.
healing potion.
Say, did you? I think you still had a bonus action, so yeah. You would like to drink 2d4 plus 2, get you that knocked out, and then figure out what Mr. Quartz wants to do.
Yeah. And casting as a level 2
6 points
spell.
to Dave.
I'm gonna use magic missile. One more dart. Okay. So 4 missiles.
Oh, dope. Dope. Alright.
Oops.
I should put this on here because he is bloodied. So it's 2, and 2, and another 7. Oh yeah, this guy does not look good. Does not look good. Well, actually, sorry, Quartz, and the rest of your turn. You still got a bonus action if you want to use it. Okay. And now, Tempe, you have the girl, the girl on your arm. You've crushed that gentleman's skull, and now what are you doing?
How's the fight going over here? How's it looking?
You have just watched, you've turned, and as you've picked the girl up and turned, you watch this guy fall down these stairs and get blasted by a magic missile, and he is looking real bad. So it appears that your friends should have this in the bag.
I'm carrying her, so I'm just gonna move and avoid combat.
Absolutely.
And then I guess yell to my crew, "Killed that motherfucker!"
Absolutely. No one is really in range, and he is half paralyzed now, so he is going to attempt to crawl through this door. Dave.
While he is crawling, I'm just gonna slowly walk up to him, and I'm gonna attempt to grapple him and tie him up.
Give me
What do I need?
athletics at advantage to grapple him, and then it'll be a sleight of hand to tie him up.
Nice.
Nice. Easily snag him up.
Sleight of hand at the same time.
If anyone would like to give you, as a matter of fact, I'll cut this because now we are going to end combat. I'll go ahead and just remove all the turns because you have successfully ended this combat. And if Quartz or anyone would like to help you tie him up, you get advantage.
Yeah, Quartz is definitely going to come up and assist.
Yeah.
And, well, first he's going to say, "Are you good with knots, Dave?"
Am I good with what?
Knots.
Oh. Sorry. I thought you said nuts because I fucking
That too.
inflict wounds on it.
So,
All right,
16, that's going to be solid. That's going to be solid. You tie him up. Even though you clearly tell he can't use his legs anymore, you tied his legs up anyway.
Yep. I say we keep this fucking prick alive and we drag him and that girl to the captain. I don't know what religion this is. But
I
we gotta
will say
fucking
this,
heal
as
her.
you are tying him up and he is struggling, give me actually, let's see, be a hard perception check. So 15 or higher.
All of us or just me?
Anyone that's directly over there by that guy. All right. You're tying him up and you're talking about what, about the guy, and you see him struggling, and as you're saying something about getting kind of into it, you start to notice there is a white foam coming out of this gentleman's mouth as he is convulsing.
Shit. Go ahead, Quartz. What were you gonna say?
It was kind of. Is there a way that I could like open his mouth and fucking fish whatever?
You can attempt to see what you can attempt to see if you can. Again, give me a medicine check to try to get in there and possibly not have your finger bitten off.
Why didn't that work? There we go. Oh, okay.
All right, you're going to not
14
get your finger bit off, but he is going to slightly kind of get a part of your finger as you go to start trying to fish out whatever's in there. You do notice, though, that there is definitely a tooth missing in his mouth all of a sudden. Well, if you knew anything, but he's missing a tooth.
Son of a bitch!
Can I shove a healing
yank my
potion in
hand
his
back.
mouth? Or is he dead?
He's already dead. About the time, because of the amount of damage that the particular thing that he ingested does and what it does, it does quite a bit of damage.
What a coward. Well, I'm gonna take my rope back.
Absolutely. Fucker, untie him.
Well, I still want to carry this dude's fucking corpse for evidence. I say grab what evidence we can out of here quickly, but I think our primary thing is trying to get her to a healer and get her stabilized or possibly back to normal.
Absolutely. Does anybody want to give me a quick investigation amongst the area to see what else they can find, just for particular evidence to the fact?
Yeah, I'll try one.
Yeah.
Not great.
I'm carrying this girl, so I can't do much to look around, but I will yell to you guys, check their pockets, take anything of value.
You check their pockets, you find about 15 golds worth of coins on them, so just put 15 gold worth of coin on them. Of course, you have the scimitars, the daggers, some studded leather armor, amongst them. When you go up top on that desk up there, you find a journal outlaying the Reedfellow's experiments with trying to use these bodies to bring his wife back. As well, you find a book with that particular symbol on it that has a language on it that you are unfamiliar with.
All right, I'm gonna grab that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. You snag it up and you make it back to the party, your party there. Dave, you pick up the dead body of the gentleman who killed himself with a capsule, you assume. Tempe, you are carrying the body of the mutated woman. How do you wish to come out? Do you want to go out through the house? Do you want to go up to the house,
No.
set everything, go get the guard, have them come back? Do you want to go through the sewer?
We should. I'm going to say to the group, we should definitely go to the sewer.
I agree. As we're saying that, Quartz is gonna drag this body with his head smashed
Mm-hmm.
and attempt to hide it.
Ooh.
Kind of off in like a corner somewhere where, you know.
You can throw it off back under this little balcony area
Yeah,
into
that's
like a
kinda what I was
pile
thinking.
of the other bodies.
Yeah, maybe try to cover it up with some of the other corpses, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, yeah. We already took their weapons. I added it to the party loot, the 15 gold schmitters, or scimitars, and stuff.
Yep.
But yeah, it's a good idea, dude. Make it look like it's just another corpse in the bottom.
No,
Yeah,
that's a
my
great
idea is
idea.
that like if somebody did come down here, they'd just be like, "Well, what the fuck?"
Absolutely. Well, with that, you hide the body. You gather up what evidence you think you can muster and find in here, and you take the corpse and the mutated lady and begin making your way through the sewers. Where would you like to attempt to? Would you like to attempt to come up out of the sewers in kind of where you came in, Dave, or y'all want to try to see if you can navigate your way all the way to the town guard?
My
I'd say
immediate-
staying underground is probably the best bet. But
Yeah, I mean, while we're in the sewer making our way back, I would say, I think getting her healed and alive. I mean, she's the victim.
Mm-hmm.
And as a cleric, getting her healed would be my primary concern. I'm ready to throw her on the back of my horse and fucking make like hell to the town guard and see where the infirmary is and see
yeah,
if
that
they can
might
get.
be a
See if they
You know,
can
because
do
if they
anything
stop
for it.
us, we got evidence. You know,
No,
Um,
that's true.
stop us.
She doesn't need medicine. She needs a goddamn priest.
I do want y'all to give me a perception check in the sewers, though, as you kind of like making your way through there. I was gonna have you do it, Dave, earlier, but we moved into that, so I figure I'll make it a point now.
As we're doing
Tempe,
this, can I?
Dave, right quick. As you're in the sewers and you're kind of making your way through, especially Dave, now you're really noticing it because you're not as in a big a rush to get to your friends. It is incredibly clean in here. Like, it's a sewer. It is incredibly clean in here.
I'm gonna take a mental note of that. I'm not.
Oh, I'm metagaming. I already know what it is.
Okay, yeah. Don't tell me.
I wouldn't.
Okay. I'm just gonna take a mental note of that. I would say I would still be primarily concerned with the girl.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Speaking of concern for the girl, would me pouring a potion of healing into her mouth be beneficial?
Yeah, I mean, you could try it.
I think
You could
Yeah,
attempt to try
I'm
to see
gonna
if you
do
could do it,
that.
if it would help any.
I'm gonna do that.
All right, Quartz, you take the vial, and as Tempe kind of turns her where you can get to her mouth easily, and you attempt to kind of pour it into her mouth a little bit, and so it slides down, and you can see the healing magic taking effect. She seems like she's stirring, but she's still kind of out of it. Whatever they have given her as a whatever they've drugged her with has very, very powerful.
Anesthetic.
Yeah, whatever anesthetic they have given her.
It'll hammer on the forehead.
Mm-hmm. You hammer, like you say, you kind of tap and try to see if that'll help.
No, I don't hammer on the forehead. I was making a joke about the anesthetic. I was thinking like the Three Stooges.
I got you. Yeah. I was like, okay, yeah, you tap her on the forehead a little bit, and you're just like, anyone there?
Knock, knock.
Nope, not yet. But so you would like to come out the sewers near your horses, get on them, and ride as fast as you can to the town guard. Then
we were in the middle of discussing that, so that's my rec. I would assume they would know where the best infirmary is, or healer, or anything. That's my idea. Are you guys okay with that?
Yeah, let's go.
Yep, I like the idea too.
All right. You make your way through the sewers, finding an entrance not far from where the outside of the actual home is. Probably that one you originally looked at. You push the manhole cover up and slide it sideways. You, Dave, you come through, pushing the body onto the sidewalk, climbing out, and help Tempe with the woman as he is coming out through the manhole cover. You make it to your horses. Let me double check something. Let me get D100 on that. Ooh, as you come out of the manhole cover, there are people definitely noticing you and trying to start making their way that direction. As you get onto the horse and begin to make your way out of the area, there is a large group now staring at the woman, the body, and you. Lots of murmurs. You take off as easy as you can through the people, getting to an open area, and where are you at? There you are. Rushing your way through the open bit of town, drawing a large crowd as they see the woman on the back of the horse. You make it to the town guard. You rush up, let them know you're there for Goldwith and you need to see him and any doctors as fast as possible. They will, of course, direct you right inside, to which you will make your way into the general courtyard area, get off your horses. Guards will begin rushing towards you, trying to question what's going on here. With that, you'll, of course, let them know that you need to speak with Lieutenant Goldwith post haste, and they will take you and the woman and the dead body to essentially the same area with the mortuary, as that's where the doctors are, and the Lieutenant Goldwith will meet you in the infirmary there shortly after you make it in and set the woman down upon the table. What's going on here? Seems to be
It's Councilman Reedfellow. He's the one.
Reedfellow.
And
We have proof.
I was going to say, with those type of that accusation, I hope you would have proof. I can't go around throwing around accusations without having proof. 1 second. Alrighty. Without the accusation.
I would send guards to his home immediately. There's a hidden entrance into his laboratory through the kitchen, and a separate exit entrance through the sewers.
Oh, okay. he'll turn to some men, say, fetch up some guard, get a round of about 6 men, get them over there now, and they'll begin to take off to fetch some guard to begin the investigation in the home.
And then I will. Oh, you go ahead.
Oh, no, you go ahead. You go ahead.
I was just to say I'll and here's the evidence, and I'll show the journal
you
and
give the
the
journal
other
and the
papers
book
and stuff.
At the journal and the book and with the strange writing on it over, and he'll look at it and go, oh, that seems bad. And he'll set that book down and open the journal and look through it and go, oh, yes. Quite damning indeed. Yes. What seems to be, is this young lady here alive?
As far as we can tell, she's breathing.
All right. And he'll turn and
She
have
needs-
a brief conversation with the doctors, and turn to you as you speak up, Dave.
Yeah, she needs the best healers possible. This is some type of cult ritual, and I am unfamiliar with it. I don't know what's up with that church, but if they're the Church of Intelligence, they need to give us some intelligence on how to reverse and save this girl. And we should lay siege to the council hall immediately and get after Reed.
Well, we have the guard headed there, and he'll turn to some other guard and state that they need to head to the council hall and fetch Senator Reedfellow for questioning, and they'll take off, and he'll go, all right, give me a moment. I will confer with the doctors here, and if you will meet me at my office, we have much to discuss. And he will turn and have a quick discussion with the doctor, letting him know to do everything that he can and to let him and to get back to with him with a report of this girl's condition and what they can do for her as fast as possible. He will then turn and wave to you, directing you to come with him to his office. After making it in, he'll kind of wave at the seats, is with his mind kind of slightly off for the moment, as he just kind of waves generally at the seats and turns and goes, oh, it's not good. It's not good. Does any of you here any familiarity with this book here? And
it's in a language
he'll point to the one with the symbol, and of course it's one you don't inherently know the language of.
Yeah, of course, definitely doesn't know either.
Yeah, so you kind of shake your head to him. He'll go, yeah, well, it's been many years since I've had dealings with this particular ideology. So if it's within the city, it's not great. This is what they call the Church of the Red Harvest, you see.
What the hell is the Church of the Red Harvest?
Well, it is a particular sect of people that believe in humanity's subjugation to the overwhelming necessity of the changing need of the god that they worship. They believe in human changing or changing of one's personal being through essentially mutations is the best word for it for the layman there. Making structural changes to their bodies. Although typically I haven't seen anything like this since I was a young man. All during the last engagement, you see.
They definitely have experimented, or whatever you want to call it, on quite a few different people. There was quite a lot of bodies
Terrible.
down in that laboratory,
And it's
and a
sad to
large
say,
altar.
I am very afraid that there's not much at this point we can do for that young lady. We will have the best doctors attempt to do what we can, but I do fear that with how far it appears that he has been allowed to go on with his experiments, that we may not be able to save her.
What's the name of this god of the Red Harvest?
Oh, what did they say? What did they cry? Oh, the name of Ion Yaldabaoth, something of that nature. Ion or Yaldabaoth, I heard many names, cried through the bowels of these foul beasts.
So Reed appeared to be bringing or attempting, I think, based on what we have, it seems like he was trying to bring his wife back somehow. Do you
He'll
think
Put
he's
his
the
shoulders on
leader
his
of
desk with his fingers together. The leader, you say? It's hard to tell with these type of situations. It could be that maybe Reed found his way into this particular sect of religion and thought maybe it could help him with the death of his wife. Of course, you know that happened about 6 years ago. The poor woman died of cancer. So advanced, none of the healers were able to do anything about it. He spent practical fortune trying to keep her alive, but the sickness so advanced it couldn't be taken care of with any of the magical means within the area.
Yes, very sad. Can we deal with the girl of the hand? I don't give a shit about his dead wife.
I understand. I know. Well, she was a lovely woman, but like I said, the current woman at hand, we will do our absolute best, but we are uncertain. It's uncertain as to whether there will be much we can do.
What you need to do is interrogate him. An attack on a community from within is low.
Yes. Yes, it is.
where can we get more information about this god? 'Cause if it's a god of subjugation, it's an enemy of mine.
You would have to find more followers of the church itself. I'm not sure really if any of the libraries would have any real information that you could sink your teeth into. But,
What about that church
maybe.
over there? That's the Clockwork Church.
Maybe. I know, they have no general affiliation with anything like that I could tell you about. For the most part, that church keeps to themselves. They do occasional fundraising events and things for the community, so maybe. I can't say that the guys wouldn't be maybe appropriate, but that seems a bit far. But as far as the interrogation goes, my good dear Bugbear, we, of course, have the gentleman coming in now with the current evidence that you have placed before me, and what you have told me is true of the area below his house. I believe we will have more than enough evidence to lock Mr. Reedfellow away for a good long time.
Lock him away? You didn't see
Yeah.
the blood and bones in that room. There must have been
I did
bodies
not.
everywhere.
I did not. You are right, good man. So, may it be preemptive with the words locked up, but we shall see justice served. If it is gruesome as you have said, there's a liable chance the community will call for, excuse me, a public hanging.
I believe that he was able to transfer these subjects, say that the kidnapped women through the sewer.
Yes.
That's what seems to be the thing. So you might consider adding some sort of patrol down there.
Well, I mean, yes, I guess if we could time it between the gelatinous cubes, that would be fine.
What?
I fucking knew it.
Oh, yes,
What?
the gelatinous cubes that clean the sewer systems, you know. A lot of the major towns and cities have them.
Interesting.
It's good to help keep the sewer system, and of course, you know, since they typically make any waste or material down there dissolve and it keeps the entire system running pretty well.
That's probably how they dispose of bodies. You know that, right?
It is now occurring to me that, yes, that is definitely a possibility.
Oh, we've
Huh.
solved the case.
That you have, good boy, that you
Seems-
have. As I believe we had 1,000 gold retainer upon this, and as you've handled it so quickly, and, well, maybe didn't finish it out as discreetly, still did quite the job, so I feel 500 on top of that should suffice as a bonus for completion.
Hell yeah.
We
I
will.
think that sounds
I
fair.
will make the writ out, take it to the clerk's office, and they'll make sure to get you your payout for this job. And if you'll give me a moment, I'll get that taken care of. And he'll take and make out your receipt to make sure you get paid, and he will hand that over to you. And then look to you and go, as you have taken care of this job, like I said, quickly and efficiently, I do have another assignment if you would be interested.
Perhaps.
This one will need the utmost of secrecy, as it deals in information brokers. Do you believe we can handle the secrecy of this?
I believe so.
All right.
We could meander our way through secrecy.
All right. I have an informant that I have not seen or spoke to in quite some time. And I am needing information as to their whereabouts, and possibly if you could manage to locate them, and if they are in any type of trouble, maybe relieve them of that trouble, or at the very least get the information to them if you can find them, that I could use a word if they are not dead. I believe another 1,000 gold for this should be a pretty good retainer.
An informant for what?
She deals in information about people and dealings and goings on amongst higher ups in cities.
Does this pertain to the war?
It might. It might. She does a lot of our she does pass a lot of information about varying sides. How she acquires it, I don't care to ask, but she is the owner and proprietor of the Ghastly Griffin. The issue lie here is I cannot give you a reliable description of I believe she is a mid-40s red-haired woman. It always gets very fuzzy after dealing with her.
You know her race?
Oh, she may be human, she may be elf. Very fine features, yes. But if I were you, the first place I would look into would possibly be the Ghastly Griffin, as that is her. Well, like I said, she owns and operates that, so if you are to find her, that would be a good place to start.
And where is the Ghastly Griffin located?
Just a couple miles, a couple hours outside of town, just east here, outside the mountain range.
Is that the one, DM? Is that the one labeled Ghastly Pegasus?
I was just about to ask that.
Sorry, it's supposed
No,
to be
you're
the
good.
Ghastly Griffin and not the
Gotcha.
Ghastly because there's an I won't explain that. You'll find out later. But this one's supposed to be the Ghastly Griffin, and I'm confused some names.
All right. I'll just lean over to Tempe and Quartz and kind of whisper.
Oh no, I guess it's the Ghastly Pegasus, and the other one is the... Oh, that's right. This one's the Ghastly, and the other one's the Perilous. That's what it is. Sorry. Information you didn't need. But continuing on.
I'll just kind of lean over and whisper, you boys really want to get involved in the fucking war?
Well, it's more about getting involved and getting more coin, but for me
Yeah.
at least.
This is just like in character, like bitching
No,
about
yeah.
fucking- yeah, okay. We absolutely. I'm down for anything. I'm just
No, absolutely.
Bitching
You're not
in character.
Yeah, I understand.
That's fine with me. I'm set out to do some good in the world anyhow for the Thornback name, but just something about this bugs the shit out of me. This Reedfellow and whatnot. I can't get my teeth out of it. It's stuck in my craw, as they say. I wonder if he had help.
Maybe we could persuade the captain here to let us witness or participate in the interrogation.
I'm curious. I still have questions. Like the boyfriend of Annabelle, who was someone in higher up, was she dating possibly this Reed fellow, and people didn't like it, or the parents didn't? At least there's just I need to know. It's bugging me.
I hereby declare war on the god of the Red Harvest. So if we're looking further into that, I'm down.
I think Quartz will turn to the captain and say, is there any chance we could participate in this interrogation of Reedfellow, or at least
Give me a hug, Big John.
witness?
I'm happy to do the job for you, sir, but just something about this is not sitting right with me, and I have a few more questions for this Reed fellow.
He is a cracked hand at interrogations. I've seen it myself.
As y'all are stating that, sorry, sidetracked.
Y'all good?
The Lieutenant Goldwith will look at you and go, "Oh yes, of course. That would be if you wish to participate. That's perfectly fine."
Excellent.
Maybe at least I'll get some answers.
With you currently being the top of the information chain, I believe it seems appropriate. And
When will it take place?
it'll probably take overall for them to get everything, to go to the house, do the investigation through there, get him, draw him in. They'll probably go ahead and start the general interrogation after the people get there and start to look into it, and they'll sending Stone back to the town guard house and the bastion, and let them know they did find some wild stuff in there, and while that's going on, they're going to go ahead and get underway with the interrogation of Reedfellow. I figure at this point y'all would like to see the gentleman that has been supposedly causing all this issue. And As everything sets up and you walk into the room, you are met by this gentleman that you've come across a couple times, Mr. Foxalon Reedfellow.
Reedfellow.
Mm-hmm. He is sitting on the other side of the desk or the table there, and Lieutenant Gold walks in, and y'all walk in next one. He's like, "What's going on here? Why am I here? Why am I being detained? I have done absolutely nothing. I have a race to win." Gold.
Are they letting us take the lead on the interrogation?
Yeah. He's going to let you take the lead on it. You have the most
Okay.
information.
Mr. Reedfellow.
Yes, who are you? Who are you?
I was the one who broke into your house last night. Or excuse me, your office. And then your house.
He broke into my office. You hear him admitting to crimes. Admitting to them.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And I found interesting things. Courts here looked at some documents that we found in your desk, and we saw that your wife passed away a few years ago. Sorry to hear that.
He'll, for a brief second, break and then back to it. See, admitting stealing important personal documents, breaking into my house. Look, criminals, a lot of them.
Yes, that's great and all. But when we got in the house, we found something interesting through the kitchen. Led downstairs.
Give me an intimidation.
Know anything
while
about
you're
that?
doing that?
Okay, I don't think I'm very good at that, but that's all right.
Well, that's not too bad. All right, Mr. Foxalon. Oh,
Tied.
Yep. You're coming in. Right now he's holding stern. But what are you talking about? I don't have anything in my kitchen other than food and cooks.
Well, I mean, not the kitchen in particular, but we did find a door in there, and we went down there and found
rooms have doors.
Yes. This
Not
door
usually
led.
hidden.
Yes, this door was hidden, and it led downstairs, and we saw something interesting. Would you like to know what we saw?
What did you say? What fabrication have you come up with?
Well, it seemed to be some sort of altar, and there was this poor girl on it. There was 2 men down there. They're dead, by the way. Fuck them both. And that girl was taken and is in medical care right now. Do you have any explanation for this?
I'm sure if there was some random underground room with a girl on an altar, I had nothing to do with it.
Mm-hmm. And
We have access to the evidence right now.
Give me an insight. Anyone in the room that would like to, you can give me an insight as this man is talking.
Not good.
19's good. Let's see what he's got here. 16 still. Quartz. Dave, Tempe, you've got your opinion of this guy. You're sure he's fucking lying, but he's convincing. Quartz, you see as he's kind of trying to make an argument and pushing it off of himself, you notice a weird twitch in his eye as he's sitting there trying to convince you that he has nothing to do with this.
We have the journal available that is got his.
Mm-hmm. If you have it on you and you would like to use it, slam it down, anything like that, I'll give you an intimidation roll at advantage.
I will pull that out or whatever and set it down on the table right in front of him. Care to explain this if you don't know anything about it?
Absolutely. Give me some intimidation at advantage. See how much that breaks him.
Why did that not work?
It for some reason holding up, so that's going to be an 11. Gonna be an 11. You've pushed this down, so I'm gonna give him a disadvantage on this. Oh, sorry, I did it too. That's gonna be a 5. So you set it down, and you definitely see a drop in the demeanor of his face as his skin goes pale like the grave, and he's like, "What?"
Wait.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab his lower jaw and upper jaw, and I'm gonna immediately inspect for a fake tooth or cyanide pill.
Ooh, I didn't think of that. Yeah.
That's a really good idea, Dave.
Really is.
That is a great idea. Give me an attack roll to grab him and to do this.
What's a general attack roll? Just a D20?
Just a
D20,
D20, just a general D20. Looking for a 10.
Oh,
As you go to grab him by his mouth, he starts swatting his hands around and backing up into the chair, like, get away from me!
I grab onto his arms.
All right, give me an athletics to grip him down. He is swinging wildly as
and he assists me with his jaw.
Yeah, Tempe, grab him.
All right, what do I need to roll?
just give me an attack. Got to roll a 10.
D20 there.
Tempe, you jump over the table, or with your height, you don't have to jump too hard, but you come out of the chair and jump over and grab him by the front of his face and just hold him there with your big gargantuan bugbear paw just on top of his head, holding it steady as he swings his arms.
Quartz, we found down there had poison.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking in his mouth. Do I see anything?
Give me a quick medicine there, Dave.
Fuck me.
As far as you can tell, all of his teeth are normal teeth.
Quartz, you see anything? Tempe, can you guys take a look?
You say that, and I'm gonna just be like, I say we just bust all of his teeth out.
I need him to talk.
They could talk without teeth.
Nope, no good.
I'll try. I'll look too.
Yeah.
There we go.
Quartz, you do notice one of his teeth looks a little funny.
I'm gonna grab onto that sucker and try to yank it out.
Is there like in there? And
is there like pliers or something?
You can reach in there with your hand, grab the sides of it, and yank, and it just kind of pops out like it was almost just slightly socketed on there, just enough.
And then I'm gonna set that down on a table far out of his reach.
All right, Tempe, he's all yours.
Now that difficult thing is over, I want to ask you something.
Goldwith will walk over and pick the tooth up and begin inspecting it.
You claim to be innocent of these crimes, and that's fine. Totally your right to do so. What I'm curious about is, were you put up to this? Did anybody make you do this?
No one made me do anything. I did what I wanted because I wanted her back. All these lowly, know-nothing, sexist shit-ass bitches.
And these men down there that were helping you, did you have other help?
Help? They were the help.
No more than just you three?
Give me an insight. All right, gonna give him. He has a +3 deception, so that's gonna be a 6. You get the sense that he definitely is trying to hide that he at least had some other type of contact.
I think you're lying. So I want to know about who helped you, and if you don't tell me, I'm going to fucking hurt you.
Good.
Good?
Yeah, oh yeah. He looks at you like, and I'm not even going to make you roll an insight on this. Like, his eyes went to the deadest dead you possibly have ever seen. His demeanor has shifted now that he is completely outed, and he is just like, you can all go fuck yourself.
Okay. Well, you're not going to poison yourself, and you are most likely dead soon. So you can die by the end of a rope, or I can rip you to pieces. So, or in fact, I'm sure Dave would love to. So please tell us, you can die with respect and dignity, or you can do it in the back room here with us three right now.
He will look at you and say, make a choice. I made mine. You make yours.
Guys, mind if I give this a whirl?
Please do.
Go for it.
I'm going to get down on a knee and place my hand gently on his knee and say, Reed, listen. I know the pain you feel in losing the one you love, but these women that you hurt, that same pain that you feel right now is the pain that you've inflicted upon others. It doesn't make you evil. You just made a bad choice. Help us rectify this choice, Reed. Tell us what you know so we can stop this madness.
Dave, you lean down onto your knee, put your hand on his knee, you look at him, and you give this wonderful attempt at to change his heart. He looks at you, and he kind of looks down at the ground a little bit as you're talking. It seems maybe you're making an effect, and then he looks you in the eye and says, fuck you.
I use my last warding flare directly in his right eyeball.
Absolutely. He goes, Wah!
All right. Well, I tried it the nice way.
Is the captain with us?
He is. He is looking at y'all, and he's like he has a look like, I'm allowing this, but we are edging.
Captain, I have to ask, are there any, magic users here in town? More talented than even us three morons.
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, we have I don't know how, you seem relatively schooled, at least with what you know, but, yes, we have we have a couple magic users on the guard.
Is there anybody that might be able to help get the truth out of this man?
Oh, let's see.
Before I rip his fucking head off.
If we can keep him alive until tomorrow morning, I'm pretty confident I can get the truth out of him.
Double check.
Really, what I'm asking, is there anybody in town who has Zone of Truth?
Yeah, I know.
That's what I need another level for.
There is, but not currently on his guard right now. Of course, he knows he's got plenty of people out in the field, but the closest gentleman that he can think of in town that would maybe have these capabilities would be Wiggins. So, in order to have this happen, he would definitely have to take a break, get a hold of Wiggins, get him here, make sure he keeps his lips a little closed, which Wiggins is not known for not talking to everybody.
I will ask him, and what about the person that's in your home? I noticed they were in there when we broke in. I didn't hurt them, nor did any of us. Do you think they would talk to us like you talk to us now? Did they know about this?
That old good-for-nothing fuck. He was on his last leg anyway.
All the money and power in the world, and you decide to do this.
Yes. Well, some things are more important.
I say let the dead
even
lie.
the rest of your pitiful lives.
Captain, I am going to resort to violence on this man unless you step in. We need truth out of him. There's a kernel of information in there he's holding back, and I need it.
Yes. Well, like I say, we'll hold the interview here, and we'll send for Wiggins, I guess. See what we can do. Currently, that's the best I can do. It'll take, by the time we get to Wiggins, get him here, about 45 minutes to get Wiggins here. So, everyone take a break, and we shall reconvene.
Very well. Reedfellow, if you get away with this in some swarmy way, I'm going to crucify you in the town square. You should think about that.
Yes,
I'm definitely upset as Tempe, and then I'll leave the room.
absolutely.
I'll say this. Oh, wait a minute. When can I change spells as a cleric? Is that short or long rest? I'm looking right now. Does anybody know offhand?
I think it's any of them, but because one of them does both. I can't remember. Like quick.
I truly don't remember.
I'm pretty sure you can during short rests.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can do it during short rest with cleric.
Oh, well, if you guys want, we can take a short rest.
Actually, I
and
might be
right.
wrong because I think now that I'm thinking about it, my cleric no, you have to do it's once a day. You do it at the beginning of the day with a cleric. So it's only once a day with a cleric that you can change their spells out. Because I just thought about this and I'm like, wait, why am I brain farting? My cleric on Saturday, he always has to wait till the next day to change his spells out. So
Okay. Well, I was gonna say, I can, if we can wait for Wiggins, but I can also switch that out and take that spell tomorrow. Oh, after I finish a long rest, right there. Okay.
Mhm.
So just a heads up, if we do need it, we can always keep this guy alive overnight and finished.
I mean,
Just-
at the very
just an
least,
idea.
he's at the very least, he is definitely going to be alive till the next day, unless something happens. Because I mean, of course, you got to finish out the investigation. You got to condemn him. You got to then, whether or not they're going to do a trial or not, you know, or if they're just going to condemn this man at this point and just hang him anyway. So, a lot of
Got a confession at
possibilities.
this point.
I will suggest to the captain to weaken this guy's mind state, to not let him sleep all night, and to blast a horn at random intervals to keep him awake and on edge. Occasionally have a bard come down and play very off-key and off-tune music so that he cannot get any rest overnight. So that in the morning when I cast Zone of Truth, he will be in an incredibly weak mind state.
No, you can absolutely attempt to do that and hope that this guy is not fucked enough in the head that all this does is just nothing. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe he thinks the annoying bullshit and sleep and lack of sleep is fine. We will see.
Or if the team wants to do something else, sorry, just an idea.
No, that's a good
Or
idea.
it's a long rest.
Do you want to try to wait for the next day and do the Zone of Truth? Do you want to wait the 45 minutes to an hour for Wiggins to get there and be brought up to speed?
I think I'm gonna suggest that we wait until the next day based off of the lieutenant talking about Wiggins' blabbermouth.
Absolutely.
That's my suggestion.
As of right now, he has done nothing until we get a complete confirmation on whether we want to go for Wiggins or we want to wait.
I'll let you guys decide. I went out in the hallway.
I'd say we're gonna wait then.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
say wait. This way we can all heal up, get fresh,
Absolutely.
everything.
That'd be a great idea.
I have 0 spell slots.
Yeah, I'm
no,
fresh out.
I will admit, it's still, even at this point, it's still about 3 or 4, so it's not too late in the day, but it's not terrible for going ahead and calling it. If you would like to talk to Goldwith and state to him that, hey, look, this is Dave, you can state to him, y'all walk out into the hallway, you look at him, say, hey man, do this. Horn, bard, whatever you can do to sleep deprive this man, to see what we can do to try to weaken his mind state. He'll agree to that, and since y'all agree that the idea of Wiggins being a little bit of a blabbermouth might be a bad cue for what's going on here. You ask if he doesn't mind waiting to the next day so you can regain your ability to possibly go ahead and do that zone of truth yourself. He'll agree to that. Wish you a good rest of your night. Try to get some sleep, and he'll see you first thing in the morning. And with that, you can make your way away into the Clockwork Inn. You're more than welcome to get yourself something to drink, eat. If you'd like to order it and have it sent up to your room, you're more than welcome to.
On the way to the inn, Quartz is gonna go to Wiggins.
Okay. You will slide by Wiggins on the way over there. You can walk on in, and there's that gnome gentleman still kind of sitting behind his desk. Hey, how's it going? How can I help you? Oh, I remember you. I saw you just yesterday.
Good day to you, Wiggins. I have something I'd like you to identify for me if you are able to do that.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Do you happen to have 5 gold?
Yes, of course.
5 gold, and I shall take care of that for you.
And then Quartz will hand him the wand.
You hand him the wand, you hand him the 5 gold, and he'll identify it for you and go, oh, yes, it is a wand of magic missile.
Excellent.
It has 7 charges on it, and should you happen to use all the charges on it, there is a slight chance that it may degrade and break.
Okay.
But
Is it got any
that,
sort of recharge time, possibly?
Yes. If you use the charges, it will refresh itself at the dawn of each day.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
You're quite welcome.
Yes, have a good rest of your day. And then Quartz will leave and go to the inn.
Go to the inn. Y'all can order something, take yourselves upstairs. If you'd like to, get a hot bath, wash the sweat and dirt of the day away, and try to relax a bit with the sights and smells of the basement room still circling within your brain. The idea of your long rest, you're going to get a long rest. You can make a decision for your own character about whether or not that was a restful rest.
Is when we get to the inn, is it pretty busy? I'm guessing
it's a little after dinner time, so yeah, it's like I say, it's relatively busy. It's popping off.
Quartz is gonna play a little tune on his pan flute and try to entertain.
Absolutely. I mean, if you want to take your mind off it with some playing, give me a performance check. Let's see if we can make some money while we're there. 26. Good man. Good man. With that, give me a D8 -1 roll. All right.
Move.
Gonna make 4 gold over the total of 4 gold. They hand out silver and some copper. Gonna total up to about 4 gold by the time you get done.
All right.
I'd also, if it's okay with the team, I'll go over to Sweat and Shield in the afternoon and sell the 2 scimitars, the 2 daggers, and 2 studded leathers.
Absolutely. They will offer you 200 gold for the lot.
Nice.
Holy cow. Yeah, absolutely. That brings our total group money to 383, by the way.
Absolutely. They're going to give you 200 because the quality on this stuff is still real good.
Would you allow me to accompany Dave with that?
Yeah.
I'm actually curious about something. I'll just say I'm looking to line my backpack with lead.
Ooh,
is that possible?
Lead-lined backpack, you say? I mean, It'd be a little bit hard. I mean, we'd have to actually construct you a whole new backpack to be able to hold the lead. Even rather thin, it's going to be kind of heavy. Um, We could do it. Don't know if I could. I couldn't really line the inside of the cloth with it, unless maybe. You know what? Could you come back tomorrow?
Yeah, of course.
I have to do some. I have to do some inquiries to see if maybe I could get some lead style cloth, with maybe some lead, with some inlaid lead thread with it, and maybe if I can do that, I might be able to
thinner
get
the
something
better.
taken care of for you. But I can talk to the tailor and maybe see what's with that. At best, come back tomorrow. I'll see what information I can have gathered for you.
Great, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
DM.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to take off from the group, but could I, as we're like in the evening and Quartz is playing his lute, could I leave the inn?
Yeah, fuck yeah. You can do whatever you want.
It's going to take some time. I just want to wander. I know. I'll be away from the inn for a little while. I just want to wander to his house. There are guards outside, I'm assuming.
Yeah. No, there are guards outside. They've got a perimeter set up. You see, they are carrying things out into a lack of a better word here, paddy wagon.
And I'll ask him, did you find anything interesting in there?
I mean, well, one of the guards you talk to, we go, well, I mean, obviously we found a lot of things interesting. And you'll kind of flash your badge so that way.
Yeah, I was going to flash the badge.
Yeah, so that way he doesn't really question too much. And look, and he goes, oh, well, like I said, we hadn't really found, too much that I would call interesting. Fucked up, I would say that real hard. There was a really interesting, potion down there, I guess, and he'll pull it out and kind of show it to you as he looking through one of the crates with some of the alchemy supplies that were down there, and he pulls it out and shows it to you and goes, you ever seen anything that color?
No, but that
And
always
Tempe.
piques my interest.
Tempe.
Yes.
Give me a very easy intelligence check.
Intelligence. Natural one or something. Okay, good.
Tempe, you've definitely seen a potion this color.
Have? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, one of you is currently carrying around one of those vials.
Okay.
You found it in the warehouse with the guy with the the laughing gas.
The sleeping gas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Interesting. This is... Well, all of this is evidence. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking out loud. Would you mind if I take this?
Oh, no. Go ahead. If it helps with any investigations that's currently going on, yes. No, please take it.
Have you guys searched upstairs yet?
We've gone through most of the lower floor. We are currently still going through the upper floor. Nothing too much. It seems like he did a pretty fine job of keeping everything on the surface looking a particular way.
Understandable. Would you mind if I wandered inside and took a look real quick?
Oh, please do. Maybe another keen eye would help us out.
I am looking for anything that's... I'm going to go up to the second floor. I'm looking for anything that sticks out to me, whether it's evidence of any kind, but also, fuck this guy, and anything of value, I'm going to play it up as this might be evidence and throw it in my fucking bag.
Absolutely. Give me a sleight of hand at advantage.
At advantage...
So 19. 19's good. You're going to go through, again, I'm not going to make you roll an investigation, purely because of the fact that there is absolutely nothing in the top of this house that will further any investigation or evidence towards the guilt of this man. He did a really good job about keeping the appearance that he was giving off very clean cut. Now, on the other hand, you're going to rob out about another 500 gold pieces worth of gold and jewelry as you slide an entire like jewelry box into your bag, and then grab a couple of different items around that are clearly made of like silver.
Okay, that's going into my bag. That's it. Talk to the guards. Thank you, guys. You're doing good work.
Oh, thank you. We sure appreciate it.
And then I'll wander down the stairs out the front door, and I guess back to the inn.
Absolutely.
And are Dave and Quartz still in the inn? Are they still up?
Well, I was going to cover this real quick. Dave, while Quartz is playing his instrument and Tempe has made his way out into the world, the town himself, what are you doing?
Not a whole lot. I'm not gonna lie above table. I'm getting a little sleepy, so I'm just kind of coasting through right now.
I understand. I understand.
Yeah, you guys do you. I'll coast through. I'm paying attention.
All right. The main point here being, I think with the way this is going, if y'all want to start getting towards the end of this in a bit, if anybody's getting too sleepy, most of this will cover this part, and I figure we got enough time if y'all want to cover some of the next day with the interview. The secondary interview, we can do that. Tempe, you're going to get back. I'm going to say that about the time you get back is about the same time that Quartz starts wrapping up his plane, and Dave has just been kind of sitting there enjoying some spirituous beverages.
I'll whistle to Quartz and get his attention and wave him to the table. So but I'm not trying to rush him. Maybe
yeah. He's already, like I said, he's wrapping up. He's gathering up. He's pulling his hat up where he's gathered his gold.
Give a quick bow and then go over to Tempe.
I went back to that piece of shit's house and robbed him. So we have some more things to say. But one of the guards found something interesting, and I think you all should look at this. And I'll pull out the potion.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what I think it is?
That was in his house.
That could open a few more doors for sure.
It'd make more sense if they attacked a woman out in public and they didn't want her to scream, they'd knock her out with that gas, essentially. They come euphoric and they just drag her away.
That does. That does make a lot of sense. Because I did wonder about that, if they were just cleanly knocking all of these women out, or just how nobody heard the screams or anything.
Just another thing to add to the questions to ask him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It might lead us to the, was it the laugher?
The laughter? Yeah.
The laughter.
Maybe.
I'm adding that to my inventory, laughing gas potion.
Absolutely.
Is there anybody around?
Yeah. There. It's at this point you're latter into the evening. People are faltering home, but yeah, there's still mostly about half a tavern in here.
Can I make a perception check? Is there any shady looking individuals in the inn?
Oh yeah, you can make a perception check. At the current moment, you look around. No.
I'm not looking for like danger. I'm looking for somebody who might be a lower class citizen who looks to be up to no good, or they get up to no good, excuse me.
Well, I mean, if you're just looking for lower class citizen that seems like they may be some trouble, I mean, you see a couple of guys that look like they
essentially, I'll explain. What I'm looking for is I wanted to spark up a conversation with somebody and see if they know of a if this shady individual knows of a fence in town I can go talk to.
No, I got you. Like I said, you see about one guy sitting with another individual that you're like, he might know.
I will do that. Do I gather any information off of him?
Give me a
Just to save some
perception.
time.
Or not persuasion real quick as you walk up and just kind of talk to him and try to get your point across without being direct. With that 19, you're going to walk up and kind of give a general idea, very offhandedly about kind of what you're looking for. And he'll look at you and go, oh, well, I mean, if you're looking, find any fishing tackle, of course, there's always, down there behind Joe's, and he'll tell you about a spot just behind, another one of those businesses where you can deal in purchasing and selling any of your tackle.
I'll say thank you. I'm always looking for fishing tackle, and then I'll lay a gold piece on the table. The next couple of rounds are on me.
Hey, we sure appreciate you. You're a good man.
I'll go back. That's what I'm doing. That's about all I'm doing.
No, absolutely. As y'all finish out your night, you build yourself with spirits and going to bed. There's a couple of different things that's going to happen here. One of them is you're going to get woken up about 1:30 in the morning, and we'll cover that because the next part, will eat up time. At 1:30 in the morning, you will get a knock at your door. Who will want to answer this?
Say Tempe.
All
He's
right.
kind of bugged about this, and he's been kind of restless. So
Absolutely, Tempe. You've been you're up, moving around currently. You've been trying to sleep. You get a couple of moments of shut eye here, there. Your mind starts racing. You hear a knock at the door. You walk over there, you open it, and there's a guard, younger guardsman standing there in front of you and says, Lieutenant Goldwith sent me with word. If you would wish to accompany him back to the guardhouse, there's been a terrible accident.
An accident?
Yes, it seems Reedfellow managed to find a way to possibly kill himself with the sheets in the cell. As the young men will kind of state to you, he's like, Goldwood would appreciate your presence there if you wish. If not, it'll be in the morning, but he does state that if they can stop this man, they will, but they think that he may have already got himself good.
God damn it, I should have beat it out of him. Okay. All right, I'll let the group know.
Absolutely. You let the group know that Reedfellow seems to have offed himself in the cell over the night using the bedware.
Son of a bitch.
I should have used the channel divinity and taken a short rest. Damn.
Well, we need to think of a couple of really good questions.
Actually, what time is it right now? You said 1 in the morning?
It's about 1:30 in the morning.
How long has you been? I'll ask the guard how long he's been dead.
By the time I made it here, and we found him about midnight.
1 sec. No, that's way too. Okay, never mind.
Would it be metagamey for me to assume that Quartz knows how Speak with the Dead works?
It would be a little bit. With you being low
Okay.
level, it wouldn't be
That's
so bad if y'all
kinda
were
what I
higher
was-
level. If y'all were higher level, I would give it to you.
The way I was thinking of it is that it had been talked about in the investigation beforehand. But I don't think he would know, like, oh, we get like 3 questions that, but
And I would definitely
Alright.
say you have an idea that like this is a possibility, but how it
Okay.
functions and stuff, I would say you don't have
Yeah.
a base on that.
All right.
Would I, as a cleric, know? I don't think. Well, never mind. Never mind.
You as a cleric know that as you gain more power, you have the ability to do this. To talk with the dead. You're just not entirely sure the full specifics of it yet.
Okay. All right.
Alright,
Past
Scratch
that,
Court sick, what he had
the
said.
the gentleman has been dead since about that's when they found him. Possibly between the time that there was a guard switch out and then they found him, there was probably about 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes at around midnight, and then they found him expired, and then it's taken the guard about the rest of the amount of time to get here to you. Once all the information got out and he ran over here, he's very out of breath and realizing he should have gotten a horse.
I'll be like Epstein, like Reedfellow didn't kill himself.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
He didn't kill himself. If you wish to go, you can. If you wish to stay and just talk to Lieutenant Goldwith when you wake up in the morning, you're more than welcome to. Either way, level up.
Yes.
Hey.
Oh shit!
Hey.
But yeah, with that, I think we'll just kind of call it here and pick up next week with whatever y'all want to do.
Cool.
And all right.